It's time for Top That Trade. Joining us now, Flynn, a Fox Business Network News contributor, and Knuckman, the chief market strategist at bullseyeoption.com, here for our trader game. Round number one, fear not. A bad case of pantophobia is going around the stock market. What's your play on this fear factor?
Well, we used to have fear. We used to have acrophobia, which was the fear of heights when the market was at its highs. So it's healthy to be afraid, but don't be afraid of taking a loss. And that's the worst thing that could happen is if you get into a trade or a position and you take a loss. So what? You're not gambling. It's not all your money. You're not throwing everything on one single trade. Fear is healthy. But what's interesting to me is there are so many things to be worried about and concerned about, and the market's still holding strong. That, to me, it sometimes is more important what the market doesn't do as what it does do. And with everybody fearful here in Halloween month, I can see that as maybe a positive.
Do what you're most afraid of, and the depth of fear will be certain. That's it. Really, fear is an opportunity in investment. You can use fear as a gauge to actually take advantage of things and make money. Of course, I'm a little bit concerned about people being afraid of everything. Give me a break. Come on. Wake up, America. Don't be afraid. Be not afraid. Remember, fear is an opportunity. There's always the secret between a successful life and being a successful trader is to try to balance that fear versus greed momentum. So never get too fearful and never get too greedy.
Round number two, off odds this week is the 1-year anniversary of Bloomberg's 100% consensus call for a recession. What and why did they get this so wrong? And what does it mean for the market?
Are these the same 100 people that predicted that the climate was changing dramatically?
100%.
90%?
People.
100%. Other percent. Okay, I gotcha. So it's not people, it's just percentages making these calls. I don't know what that means. It shows you that there's something wrong with the number. So they're going to have to go back to the drawing board, because when you get something that 100% of the people agree on something, or percentage of 100%, and it doesn't come true, go back to the drawing board. We'll start over again.
Well, I think everybody, it's easy to get pessimistic. And that goes back to question number one, about fear. It's easier to get pessimistic than to be positive. And everybody had it wrong. Now, that's not to say we won't have a recession, but what's most important, and I've said it over and over and over on this segment, that even if and when there is a recession, that doesn't mean you can't make money. Some of the most money is made when it's technically a recession. That doesn't mean anything. What we're here for is to make money.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to throw them a lifeline. They're right. There is going to be a recession. I'm just not going to tell you when, okay?
Round number three, silver tsunami. It turns out baby boomers are spending like crazy. How can this prevent a market bust?
$75 trillion is what the boomers have, that some is going to have to go somewhere. Now, how that trickles down, we don't know, but this will be trickle down economics for sure. $75 trillion. But what I also find interesting is that I think a lot of these folks right now have put their money into the safety of T-bills and treasuries to get their 5%. Well, guess what? When rates do come back down, and that's what the markets are telling us in the future, that rates are going to come back down. We're talking about 4% next year, and then after that. So when rates come back down, maybe that money moves back to the stock market, gives it another boost.
I think that's a real possibility, right? People there's been a flight to safety. There's no doubt about it. And not only do we have the interest rate situation rising, playing into that, but, fears about the war in Israel, fear about everything. And when that fear subsides, and if it does, and I think it will, you're going to see a movement of money. Right now, let's face it, the bond yields in the bond market have been unbelievable, right? We're seeing the bond market do the work of the Federal Reserve. That can't go on forever. We're going to get a break. And when that break comes, be ready. And you might want to have some cheap calls in the stock market just in case.
Bonus round time, true or false. There's a Monopoly game piece of the Costco $1.50 hot dog and drink combo.
It's got to be true. It's got to be true.
Alan?
Yeah, I don't know. She might be trying to trick us because she knows that we follow the news.
No,
I'm using reverse psychology. I'm saying no, it's false.
No, wait 1 second. Just think about this. Boardwalk has cost $400 for the last 100 years. It hasn't changed the price. Neither has the hot dog. So that's why I say it's true.
Alan, do you want to change your answer?
I think Angie's trying to trick us.
Not a trick. The answer is true. Phil is the winner. I tried to help you, Alan. Business First AM will be right back.
Yeah, get out of jail free. Where is it? It's around here somewhere.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.